Sarawak is a state of Malaysia, the largest among the 13 states. With an area almost equal to that of peninsular Malaysia, Sarawak is located in northwest Borneo Island, and is bordered by the Malaysian state of Sabah to the northeast, Kalimantan to the south, and Brunei in the north. The capital city, Kuching, is the largest city in Sarawak, the economic center of the state, and the seat of the Sarawak state government. Other cities and towns in Sarawak include Miri, Shibu, and Bintulu. As of the 2020 census, the population of Sarawak was estimated over 2,907,500. Sarawak has an equatorial climate with tropical rainforests and abundant animal and plant species. It has several prominent cave systems at Gunung Mulu National Park. Rajang River is the longest river in Malaysia. Bakun Dam, one of the largest dams in Southeast Asia, is located on one of its tributaries, the Balui River. Mount Murud is the highest point in Sarawak. The earliest known human settlement in Sarawak at the Ni Caves dates back 40,000 years. A series of Chinese ceramics dated from the 8th to 13th century AD was uncovered at the archaeological site of Santubong. The coastal regions of Sarawak came under the influence of the Bruneian Empire in the 16th century. In 1839, James Brooke, a British explorer, arrived in Sarawak. He and his descendants governed the state from 1841 to 1946. During World War II, it was occupied by the Japanese for 3 years. After the war, the last white Raja, Charles Wyner Brooke, ceded Sarawak to Britain, and in 1946 it became a British Crown colony. On the 22nd of July 1963, Sarawak was granted self-government and independence by the British and subsequently became one of the founding members of Malaysia. Established on the 16th of September 1963. However, the federation was opposed by Indonesia, leading to a 3-year confrontation involving the British Army. The creation of Malaysia also prompted a communist insurgency that lasted until 1990. The head of state is the governor, also known as the Yang di-Pertua Negeri, while the head of government is the chief minister. Sarawak is divided into administrative divisions and districts, governed by a system that is closely modelled on the Westminster parliamentary system and was the earliest state legislature system in Malaysia. Under the Malaysian constitution, Sarawak has greater autonomy than the states of peninsular Malaysia. Because of its natural resources, Sarawak specializes in the export of oil and gas, timber and oil palms, but also possesses strong manufacturing, energy and tourism sectors. It is ethnically, culturally, and linguistically diverse. Major ethnic groups including Iban, Malay, Chinese, Melanau, Bidayu and Arangulu. English and Malay are the two official languages of the state. There is no official religion. Widely, most Sarawakian speaks Iban for communication across ethnic groups. The generally accepted explanation of the state's name is that it is derived from the Sarawak Malay word Sarawak, which means antimony. A popular alternative explanation is that it is a contraction of the 4 Malay words purportedly uttered by Pangeran Muda Hashim, Saya Sera Pada Awak, when he gave Sarawak to James Brooke, an English explorer in 1841. However, the latter explanation is incorrect. The territory had been named Sarawak before the arrival of James Brooke, and the word Awak was not in the vocabulary of Sarawak Malay before the formation of Malaysia. Sarawak is nicknamed Land of the Hornbills. These birds are important cultural symbols for the Dayak people, representing the spirit of God. It is also believed that if a hornbill is seen flying over residences, it will bring good luck to the local community. Sarawak has 8 of the world's 54 species of hornbills, and the rhinoceros hornbill is the state bird of Sarawak. Foragers are known to have lived around the west mouth of the Ni Caves 40,000 years ago. A modern human skull found near the Ni Caves is the oldest human remain found in Malaysia and the oldest modern human skull from Southeast Asia. Chinese ceramics dating to the Tang and Song dynasties found at Santubong hint at its significance. As a seaport, the Bruneian Empire was established in the coastal regions of Sarawak by the mid-15th century, and the Kuching area was known to Portuguese cartographers during the 16th century as Sarawak, one of the 5 great seaports of Borneo. It was also during this time that witnessed the birth of the Sultanate of Sarawak. a local kingdom that lasted for almost half a century before being reunited with Brunei in 1641. By the early 19th century, the Bruneian Empire was in decline, retaining only a tenuous hold along the coastal regions of Sarawak, which were otherwise controlled by semi-independent Malay leaders. Away from the coast, territorial wars were fought between the Iban and a Kenya-Kayan alliance. The discovery of antimony ore in the Kuching region led Pangeran Indra Mahkota, a representative